Hey, yo, what's going on, you guys? Thought this would be a kind of cool video. I'm going through a bunch of my old shit, like the floor is filled with a bunch of shit I'm getting rid of. Just a lot of keepsakes and stuff like that. I don't have tons of like jewelry or like my grandfather's pocket watch or I don't have anything really from my childhood or anything. I literally have like one box full of shit that I like take out and I open up every 3 or 4 years or something like that. Where's my rings? Anyway, I'm opening it up, and it's a trip every time I go in there. Sometimes I add some stuff, throw some shit away. I got all sorts of weird fucking shit in here, like, where the fuck did it go? Here it is. I got a fucking signed... Oh, I gotta cover up my name here. I got a signed autograph by Cara Jane McNamara. Remember to eat your vegetables. Fucking, back when I was a teenager, my counselor, her brother is married to her, and she's like, I'll get you an autograph. I'm like, okay, cool. I got all sorts of weird fucking shit in here. I got old fucking players guides and shit. Just all sorts of fucking shit. The original fucking Nintendo players guide from the original Pokemon and shit. Like all sorts of things in here. I'm kind of going through it all. Anyway, I got a bunch of movie ticket stubs I saw. Because when I was about from the age 15 to 18, I lived in a small town. And there was nothing to do there. And every single weekend I went down to the movie theater and I just saw whatever was at the theater. And it got to the point where I literally saw everything there. And so I just, after a few weeks, I just saw the new movie that was there. Sometimes I went and I saw it twice. I went through a couple of these already. So these first few ones aren't going to be any new to me. But I thought I'd go through them with you guys. This one's all fucking faded. That one's The Rundown with The Rock. I always thought that was a good movie. Elf with fucking Jufro. He's funny. I like him. Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. I saw that one multiple times. Star Wars 2. That is The Attack of the Clones. Saw that in theaters. Here's Spider-Man again. An example of... when the next week rolled around, there was nothing new in the theater, so I just saw Spider-Man again. I love the original Spider-Man movie. That was a good movie. Get the fuck out of there! Got my cats all fucking climbing all over the shit. Star Wars 2, again. I saw that twice in the movie theater. Wow! I saw Spider-Man again for the third time. I saw Friday After Next. I don't even remember seeing any of these movies. I don't remember seeing Spider-Man 3 times in theaters, but apparently I did. Little Miss Sunshine. That was an okay movie. Ice Age. I love the Ice Age animated movie flicks. Out of all of the Disney, Dreamcast, did I say Dreamcast? Fucking DreamWorks. All Pixar, out of all the animated studios and their movies, the Ice Age ones are my favorite. I love the Ice Age ones the best. They're so funny. I love that little fucking nut guy that has to get the nuts. I love the voice actors. I think it's just hilarious. Ray Romano is the fucking Snuffleupagus. I like Ray Romano. Kid. I love those things. I've seen them all. My second favorite would probably be the Kung Fu Panda ones. Those are pretty damn good too. Count of Monte Cristo. I remember that's a pretty good one. Fucking what's his name? Fucking Clarice. Fucking training Antonio Banderas, who's young and sexy, who's now old and gray. Happens to all of us. That was a pretty good movie. Oh, here it is right here. Kung Pao. I think this is the second one. Wait, did I say Kung Pao? Kung Fu Panda. Fuck am I talking about? Yeah, I had already read this one previously. Kung Pao Enter the Fist. What a shitty movie. What a fucking shitty fucking movie. Kung Fu Panda is my second favorite animated shit. Black Hawk Down. I was really into the gritty war movie phase. I was watching I saw Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down was a good one. I saw those in theaters. I saw a couple of other. I saw the one with Mel Gibson's one too. in Vietnam. Saving Private Ryan is a classic. That is such a good movie. Beautiful Mind. Saw Beautiful Mind. I'm not even showing you guys this. Beautiful Mind. I don't care if you could see where the screening was. Where does it say? Galaxy Screens in Monroe Cinema. It's way the fuck out there in Podunkville. They got the Monroe Fair every year, where they got the purple cow. You get a free one for every 13th one. I would used to count the people in line and fucking getting in line. Joe Somebody. That was an okay movie. That was with I believe Tim Allen, where he trains and he beats up the bully. The bully was actually the voice actor. He's in a lot of stuff. He voices Joe in fucking what's the cartoon called? It's pretty funny. It's been on forever now. And Family Guy. Well, Peter, I don't know. That's the guy. Behind Enemy Lines. That's the one with Owen fucked up nose Wilson. But I really loved this movie. I really fucking did. It was fucking intense. He totally played a different character there. I thought this was Owen Wilson's best fucking role. You know, he always plays the fucking Owen Wilson always plays Owen Wilson. He kind of played himself in this one, but he was really serious. I really like Behind Enemy Lines. That was a good one. That's going in this pile. There's a lot of fucking movies I want to rewatch because nobody ever talks about them. Nobody ever talks about Behind Enemy Lines. Nobody talks about The Rundown. I love these fucking movies, and they're not cult classics. They're not everyone's favorites, but you know, you see these movies. Ocean's 11, the remake, of course. Not 12, not 13, not 14. I don't know. This was back in the fucking day. I'm sitting there in the fucking movie theater by myself and shit like that. In this little fucking town I was forced to live in because I was in foster care at the time of. I don't even remember seeing this movie, let alone seeing it in theaters. Shallow Hal. I know what it's about. That's the one when they put Gwyneth Paltrow up in the fat suit. Another one I don't remember seeing. Reign of Fire. I believe that's the one with look at the date on this thing. Does it have a date? Yeah. Wait. That's not right. Is it? Oh, no. Yeah, it is. Look at the date on that thing. August 1st, 2002. Holy fucking shit. That's almost 20 years ago. Canine the Widow. I think that's the good one. I think that's the one I saw. It's a submarine movie, I believe. No, The Widowmaker. Yeah, I think this is the Russian submarine movie where they had a nuclear power failure and they had to go in and fix it. But whoever goes in and fixes it is going to get massive radiation poisoning and die. It's a suicide mission. Man, that was a pretty good movie. It's not the best movie in the world, but it's definitely up there with like The Hunt for the Red October and some others. Good submarine movie. The New Guy. I think that's the one with that one actor who was like in his 20s and always playing like a teenager. I don't remember. Don't remember that movie. Holy fucking shit! Let's go see Spider-Man again. I really like Spider-Man. Apparently. Oh wow. Yeah, this was in 2010. I saw Avatar in IMAX and everything with the 3D. That was the first 3D movie I saw. After that, I was on like a 3D movie thing. They were starting to put movies in 3D every once in a while, and I would pay a little extra to see it in the 3D version and everything. But nothing was ever quite like this movie. Nothing was ever quite like this. Okay movie. It was a decent movie. It wasn't a bad movie or anything. But the star of the show was not the movie itself. The star of the show was the 3D effects. That was amazing. A lot of people saw the movie. Not tons of people these days saw the movie in theaters in the IMAX with the 3D. That I've never seen anything like that since. Just the level of 3D. There was the part where like they're in the weeds. The weeds you pluck and they're like the bulb. You blow them and the little fucking things float out. You know those things? And they turn into dandelions. There was a part where they're like in a forest with all that shit and it's floating around everywhere. And I shit you fucking not, I was like in the theater like blowing that shit out of my face because it looked like it was in my face. And psychologically, he was fucking with me, like I couldn't breathe and shit. It was amazing. They were in the water, like the guy jumped off the fucking waterfall and in the water and shit. I'm in my seat going, never fucking seen a movie in 3D before. It was my first one. Amazing, absolutely amazing. What do we got here? We got fucking Van Helsing at the Admiral Theater in up in West Seattle. I don't Grown Ups. I don't even remember what movie that is. What movie is that? Is that the one with fucking the Ant-Man and the Wasp? That fucking guy who always plays himself in every movie. And fucking the American Pie actor where they're mentoring those kids who are all fucking grown up now. I think that's the one. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I don't fucking know. What the fuck is this? Oh, I think this is Lakeview Terrace. I went and saw that with my wife, then girlfriend. This is like the second or third movie we went to see in theaters. That was a pretty good blowjob. Well, I married the bitch. I don't remember the first one, and I don't remember the second one. Scooby-Doo 2. Zoinks! Don't remember seeing that fucking shit. What theater was this with the long-ass fucking, The Admiral, okay. 13 going on 30? I had a fucking crush on Jennifer Gardner at the time. And that's a duck face. She looks pretty good for her age, though. She's like plus 5 or 6 years. Me plus 5 or 6. She's in her 40s. She looks pretty good. Shouldn't talk shit. This was a good movie. You ever see this fucking movie? The Matchstick Men. This was actually... Focus, you son of a bitch. Matchstick Men with the fucking Nicolas Cage. That's a really goddamn good movie. It's a remake of an older movie. It's about a heist. A guy finds out he has a daughter he's never known. He's got severe crippling not depression, anxiety. It's just a wacky, cool movie. Man, we got a stack to go through. Good fucking shit. Good fucking times, man. The original, I think. What year was this? 2003, I believe that is. Pirates of the Caribbean. How do I? Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. Focus, goddammit. That might be the sequel. Whatever one was in 2003. Oh, man. District fucking 9. Fantastic movie. That was one of the few movies I buy. Like, I bought that on DVD, and then I bought it on Blu-ray, and then I watch it, like, biannually. I got a couple of films I watch. I watch the Matrix films every once in a while. District 9. What's that other one? What the fuck is it called? Goddamn, with Leonardo DiCaprio and shit. They're fucking upside down and going into people. Inception. Shit! That was a good-ass fucking movie. Maybe I don't want to throw these away. What else we got here? Oh, shit! We got Doom with The Rock. That is not a good movie. This is an okay movie. I forgot I ever saw it. Hancock with Samuel L. Jackson. No, Will Smith. Wow. I don't even remember. I was going through Netflix the other day, and I came across The Manchurian Candidate. 2004. I went across The Manchurian Candidate, And I do not remember ever seeing this movie. I was like, huh, I heard about that movie, I should see it. Totally fucking forgot I literally saw it in theaters. God damn. You know you're getting old. I've never in my life been like, oh, I forget ever doing that. Like, completely, it's like aliens went to my memory banks and just removed that. And that's never happened to me before until I got to be, you know, on the plus side of 30. 37, and I literally have ticket stubs to movies I don't even remember seeing. I couldn't even tell you what it's about. Well, I know what it's about, but holy fucking shit. I like gold! Austin Powers in Gold member. Gold! Oh, this is the movie I was talking about. We Were Soldiers. The fucking Vietnam movie with Mel Gibson. Fucking Sugar Tits. It was a male copy called Sugar Tits, too. What one was this? Cold Creek Manor. I don't remember that at all. I don't remember that shit at all. What the fuck movie was that? Couldn't tell you. But I saw it. Oh, yeah. Wow, what year was this? 2003. Matrix Reloaded. Hell yeah. Love that fucking movie. A lot, you know, looking back, a lot of people flipped that movie shit with the CGI, especially during, like, the Smith fight with all the Smiths. And, yeah, you could tell something was off, but it was still, like, awesome. They had all those people with the masks on, and they blended it with the CGI. If they redid that scene, they should redo that scene, just that scene today, with high-level CGI. That would be really fucking cool. But at the time of, this was literally 20 years ago. The CGI was just still kind of budding. You know, there was some cool stuff there, but, you know, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Maybe a little too ambitious for the technology at the time, but I don't think it was that bad. It was still an awesome fucking fight. What else we got here? We got Final Destination 2. That was an okay one. The first one scared the shit out of me. I was deathly afraid of airplanes when I saw the first Final Destination movie. And that airplane scene fucking scared the shit out of me. With fucking, like, luggage and shit fucking crashing through the fucking plane, killing people on impact, blood spattering before the plane even crashed. That was horrifying to me. I didn't think this was that bad of a movie. Terminator 3. You can't even see it. It's faded. These ones obviously do not hold up all that well. At the Lewis and Clark Cinema. What year was this? They're all in different... 2003. They're all in different areas. Not that bad of a movie. Oh my god. I guarantee you guys haven't heard of this movie. Frailty. With Bill Paxton. What a phenomenal movie. What a phenomenal movie. Watch that shit. Right fucking now. This was one of those movies that I already saw. Like, go digging through here. I just had a conversation with my wife. I'm not trying to pretend like I just saw this now. But when I first saw this, I just told my wife we gotta watch it. You can watch it right now on Amazon Prime. If you got Amazon Prime, go and watch it right now. It leaves Amazon Prime in 5 fucking days from the moment this video was up. Watch that shit right now. Bill Paxton is out in the country. He fucking has 2 sons. He's got one of them's like 6 or 7. The other one's a little older, around 10. And he hardcore abuses his kids. You know, chains them up under the basement. Doesn't fucking feed them because it's God's will. And then he's murdering townsfolk. It's such an insane fucking weird movie. And it's got a twist at the end. There's murder. I don't want to give too much of it away, but it is fucking an awesome fucking movie. It is not what you think it's gonna be. It's totally fucking awesome. It is a slasher film in the fucking... from the point of view of the family of the slashers. And it mainly takes place through the eyes of the main protagonist, which is the 10-year-old who's getting abused. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Awesome fucking movie. Watch that fucking shit. Gothica. That's the Halle Berry movie where it doesn't show her tits. That's all I have to say about that. 8 Mile. Not a big fan of him anymore. Not a big fan of him anymore. He was the shit when I was a teenager. He was fucking the shit. Just not a fan of him anymore. This was a really good movie, especially in the theaters at the time of, with all the CGI and everything. X-Men 2. The second X-Men movie. That was just great. I loved all the special effects and the fight scenes. It was awesome. What year was this? 2003 again. What movie was this, man? The Missing. What fucking movie was that? I gotta look that shit up right now. I'm sorry. I got to. I have no idea what that fucking movie is. What year was that? 2003? I think it's the one with... Okay, it's the one with fucking, it's the Western, kinda, with a rancher and, what's his name's his, father, her father, Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave that up, just in case. Just in case. Didn't even remember what that fucking movie was. So many fucking movies here. Well, let's see what else we got. Anchorman. I never thought that shit was funny. I don't have anything against Will Ferrell. He's in some good movies. Some of his movies are funny. I just don't like all of them. Like, I really liked Elf. I liked Talladega Nights. I liked the NASCAR one. Or is Talladega Nights the NASCAR one? I don't know. He's funny as a character. I love the bit where I'm a big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, and their drummer, Chad, looks a lot like Will Smith, and they did this thing where they had a drum off, and they were like kiss. No, that was Tom Green he was kissing. He's a wild character. I like him. I don't like everything he does, but he's cool. I, Robot, another Will Smith movie. I keep going like this because I can't. Yeah, I, Robot with Will Smith, decent movie. Will Smith's in some good movies. He went on to become a pretty good actor. Although he plays Will Smith in every movie. You know what movie I really fucking liked with him that not tons of people did? It didn't blow up like they wanted to. Bright. That weird cop movie with with a modern fantasy setting. That was weird. Such a bizarre movie. I really, 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 really liked it. They're making a Bright too. The Bourne Supremacy. I think I've seen all of these. Here's the second one. I'm pretty sure the first one's in here somewhere, and the Ultimatum is in here as well. They wrote like... The author wrote like 9 books, but only the first like 3 made it into theaters. So they made movies out of them. I know this because I just gave them away. We're going through a lot of shit in our house and giving shit away, and we have tons of books in the back bedrooms and stuff, and we're just getting rid of all of them. But those were decent films. They got worse and worse as they went along. But the first one, The Bourne Identity, I thought it was great. I went and I saw The Village, 2004. Thought it was alright. I forgot they even made a sequel to this. Tomb Raider 2 with fucking Booty. She still looks good though. She still looks fucking good. Still looks fucking good. Man, when I was in my 20s, I never would have had sex with a woman over 50. Never. That's too old. That's too gross. Just so 50. Now I'm almost 40. Someone who's 50, that's just a little decade older than me. That's just a little decade older. I was banging girls fucking more than a decade older than me when I was 20. I find myself almost 40 and looking at 50-year-olds and I'm like, you know, that's not that bad. It's weird how that shit works. Taking Lives. What fucking movie is that? I don't even know what fucking movie that is. Let's check that shit out. Taking Lives. Is that another Angelina Jolie movie? Ethan Hawke? I don't remember this fucking movie. Recruited to assist Montreal police in the desperate search for a serial killer who assumes the identities of his victims. That sounds fucked up. Obviously wasn't that great. I don't remember this movie whatsoever. What so fucking ever. Alright, let's see. We got another stack here. Man, this is crazy. I saw Hellboy in theaters. Not the new one, the old one. Not the new one. The 2004 one. I thought it was okay. The Day After Tomorrow. I think that's the one where, like, the Earth, like, freezes. The Stepford Wives. That was okay. That was okay. Was fucking Matthew Broderick in that movie? I hate him. He's such a fucking weaselly fuck. What movie was this? It's all fucking... It's all faded out. Straight up the text is gone. What was this? Oh, it was upside down. Shit. Can you fucking see this? What is this? What the fuck is this? Man. Man, fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. Alright. Alright, Red Dragon. That was a good movie. Red Dragon. That was part 3 of the Silence of the Lambs saga. Probably my favorite. I really liked it. I really... Well, I used to love him. I used to absolutely love Edward Norton. He was my favorite actor. I watched all of his movies and shit. Even all of his weird, obscure, unpopular ones like Keeping the Faith and Rounders and stuff like that. I had all of them. That was a really good one. A.W., the final chapter. The fuck is A.W.? The fuck is that? Is it a horror movie? The final chapter. Sounds like a horror movie. Is it like Freddy Krueger? A Nightmare on Elm Street? Friday the 13th? What the fuck is that? I don't know, you tell me. What a shitty movie. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. What a weird fucking movie. Oh shit! Finally, we got into Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was okay. Not as good as the first one, but it was okay. The old Spider-Man 2. Not the fucking new Spider-Mans. That was a good movie. This was a deal. This was a cultural phenomenon when this movie came out. Fucking Batman Begins. Batman Begins and its sequel. What year was that? 2005. Damn. Those are such good movies. That's when I really started to get into Batman. Holy shit. Wait, what is it? 2005, yeah. Star Wars 3. The Phantom... No, not the Phantom Menace. What was the third one called? Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones. What was the third one? The one where fucking... He fucking turns to the dark side. Don't do it! I have the upper ground! I hate you! This was okay when it came out, too. Sin City. The original. I haven't seen the sequel. I heard it's shitty. But that was a good one. Oh, these are good movies. The Ring 2. The first one scared the fuck out of me. A lot of people are like... I remember, like, I didn't even know what it was about, and the previews of the movie, like, on TV were just the audience's reaction. And I didn't know what the movie was about at all, and I saw it, and it scared the living bejesus out of me. Ghosts and shit like that scare me. Axe murderers and someone hiding in your house, not so much. But fucking anything supernatural scares me. That shit So a lot of people are like, I didn't think it was that scary, but... So, like, I dig shit like this, Constantine. That was a good movie. It wasn't really a scary movie. It was more of an action flick, but I dug it. It wasn't the best movie in the world, but it was pretty good. All right, let's see what we got here. We got the Parkway Plaza collection here. The Bourne Identity. So obviously these are not in order of year. But I got the Bourne Identity. Really like that movie. I believe... Wow, this was 2001. I believe this was when I first started keeping these. You know how you do weird shit when you're a teenager? I just got it in my head that I'm just going to start keeping the ticket stubs just to collect them. This was the first one I went to watch. The first one I started to keep and collect these. And it started to fade, and I wrote it in manually. So that's why it looks like that. That's some pretty good handwriting, right? The Last Castle. That's a good one. That's with Robert Redford and James Gandolfini. James Gandolfini is now dead. That's when The Sopranos was real big. And so he played an asshole, but he didn't play, you know, Tony Soprano. He played a weaselly chump. Good movie, though. Good movie, though. I should probably rewatch that one. I don't think I've seen it since the theaters. Riding in Cars with Boys. That is a decent movie. It's a drama. I think it's about fucking, it's the one with, Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore and her life story and her fucking boyfriend who can't get his shit together and her being a bad mom. Just a bad fucking... Just a bad... It hit close to home, to be honest. It was very much, you know... It was very representative of, you know, my personal life and a lot of people I know around that era. So, yeah, a pretty good movie. Pretty good movie, though. Behind Enemy Lines again, because I really love that movie. Wow. I recognize the name. Brotherhood of the Wolf. I think that's a pretty good movie. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Holy shit, Brotherhood of the Wolf. It's a French foreign film that released in theaters, and I didn't know that when I went to watch it. And it was this... It's a weird fucking movie. I don't even know if it takes place in America. I think it does, but there's Native Americans. It's a story about, colonization and the Native Americans. But it has tons of, like, kung fu. Like, it has actual, like, fucking... Chinese choreographed kung fu like the Matrix in it, and it was fucking crazy. It was outrageous. What a weird fucking movie. I haven't thought about that since fucking 2002. Oh my god, that was a really good movie. I might rewatch it and think it's trash, but that's fucking nuts. That's fucking nuts. What else we got here? Hearts War. That's when I was in my fucking military movie phase. Don't really remember it. Oh yeah, here's another one of my Edward Norton movies. Death to Smoochie. That's a weird fucking dark comedy film. It has fucking I gotta rewatch that. It's got Edward Norton in it. He plays he plays a children's costumed like Barney. You know, I love you, you love me. He plays one of these characters, and there's a competing show. He's an up-and-comer, but the big guy, Rainbow Randolph, was what he got into some bad press. He like got caught doing something, and his life's been on the downturn, and it's a dark comedy. The guy who, what's his name? Robin Williams. I'm sorry. Robin Williams plays him, and they get into this weird feud. Oh, man, it's so good. And he does shit like he goes behind the fucking, in the back, and he makes fucking cookies that look like dicks, dick and balls, and he replaces them for, with the snack time for the kids when, fucking Smoochie is doing his thing, and he whips it out of the bag, and it's a cock! In front of the kids and shit. Oh, that was a good movie. Good times, good times. Blade 2. Blade 2, I really like Blade 2. Lots of action there. It's a good old-fashioned early 2000s movie. I don't know why it says 2 on them. This wasn't the second one. This was the first one. Panic Room. That was a good movie. That has fucking What's-Her-Fuck in it, who's a lesbian now. When she was like a child actress. It also has 30 Seconds to Mars guy who's an actor. Not a bad actor, as long as he's not playing the Joker. I forget his name. I forget everyone's name. I'm old. I saw The Scorpion King. Is this The Scorpion King? 2002. I don't think this is the Scorpion King movie. They made a spin-off called The Scorpion King, but before that they made a The Mummy 2, which was I think The Mummy 2, The Scorpion King. I think this was The Mummy 2, not the actual Scorpion King spin-off. Stacy! You want to get the phone, please? Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, we still got more to go through. Let's do it. Let's do it. The Aviator with fucking, what's his fuck? God damn, what's his fucking name? Leonardo DiCaprio. That wasn't a bad movie. That was a Scorsese film, I believe. Probably one of his least popular ones. Still a good movie, but I think it's a bad Scorsese film. Oh yeah, then I saw The Grudge. Not as good as The Ring and a lot of those other Japanese horror knockoffs, but still okay. Nothing like your first time, man. Nothing like your first time with Saw. I am a big Saw fan. I love the mythos behind the movies. I love everything about them. I love the twists at the end. I love the whole everything about them. They are not... Man, I remember everyone I knew either has seen Saw, and everyone who hasn't seen it specifically did not want to see it. Oh, I heard it's so gory. I heard it's just fucking blood and gross stuff everywhere. No. And I had to tell them, it's not like that. Like, the movies are like hardcore detective films. It's this whole backstory of trying to find the killer before, you know, the time's up. And yeah, there's some scenes where someone's doing something gruesome. But literally the only thing gross that happens in the first Saw movie is that end where he fucking saws his foot off. And that's probably it. It wasn't like fucking an hour and a half of just gore. It was an hour and a half of who did it. Oh my god, there's a tape recorder here with my name on it. That's fucking weird. What the fuck is behind this wall? Crazy fucking shit. And I really loved the movie, and the ending blew me away. Blew me away. I remember when I went to go see this movie, I actually saw it with one of my friends. I mention him every once in a while, you know, on my channel. He's the friend who is in prison right now for violating a no protection order against his mother and grandmother that he lives with still at the age of 35. And yeah, that I don't really want to indulge in details, but yeah, he used to be such a good kid. He used to just be a happy pot smoker. Now he's fucking insane. Good fucking times, good fucking movies. If you've never seen the movies, just like go on eBay or Amazon and buy like the 7-pack, the complete collection for like $20, and just give them a watch at your leisure. They're pretty decent. The Lord of the Rings Return. I assume it's Return of the King. I forgot completely what happened in between the movies when the new one came out. So I was completely lost. Even having seen the previous ones, I was completely... Which one was this? No, The Two Towers was the second one. The Two Towers, I was completely fucking lost. And with The Return of the King, I was completely fucking lost as well. But I guess they're not so bad if you watch them back to back to back. You know what movies I really did love, though, were The Hobbit. The fucking Hobbit. I just watched those, 1, 2, and 3. I thought they were amazing. They weren't super serious. They were really lighthearted. I liked the special effects. I know they were PG-13 and it wasn't super bloody and stuff like that. It probably would have been better if it was. But as just a PG-13 action flick, I thought it was really fucking cool. I loved Smaug. I loved the whole fucking thing. I thought it was really cool. And I remember seeing the OG 70s cartoon. You know what I'm talking about? Frodo and the 9 Fingers. And the Ring of Doom. I remember watching the 70s cartoon and loving it. The 5 Army thing. And then just seeing it like on, not on the big screen, but like seeing it in modern day. It was great. I really enjoyed them. Master and Commander. That is that naval movie with Russell Crowe. I used to look like Russell Crowe. I guess I probably still do. Well, I look like Russell... When he was fit, I looked like Russell Crowe, because he had a fucking body. He was slimmer than me, but I was bulkier than him when I was younger and I was working out. And I just had like a mundane, fucking dirty dishwater hair, generic fucking fat white face. Yeah, I looked like Russell Crowe a lot when I was younger. I got the mole. I got the mole here. This mole looks more prominent. This thing has been growing. This thing was a tiny little freckle when I was younger. And this one was a monstrosity. But yeah, I looked a lot like him. Now I look like him because he's fat now. And now I'm fat. Anyway, this is another really, really good one. The Last Samurai with a Tom Cruise. I love Tom Cruise. Let me suck his fucking dick. Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise! Katie Holmes! I love Tom Cruise. I really fucking do. I love his movies. I love his acting. I love anything Tom Cruise is in. And The Last Samurai is really fucking cool. I remember I made my mom watch this shit. She didn't want to watch it because my mom hates Japanese culture because she grew up with a fucking kid who played video games and watched anime. So she just hated it. She would make fun of it constantly. I was like, Mom, you gotta watch The Last Samurai. It's really good. She just would refuse. She would absolutely refuse because she didn't want to watch some stupid fucking samurai movie where a fucking white guy thinks he's the last samurai or what the fuck ever, right? And one day, like, we watched it. She finally gave in, and she's like, that was a pretty cool fucking movie. I said, I know, right? So, yeah, great fucking movie. I love that movie. I would definitely recommend y'all watch that shit. Here it is, The Matrix Revolution. That's the third one. Love the Matrix movies. They're making a fourth one. I hope they don't fuck it up. They probably will. Remember when it used to be the Wachowski brothers? Then one of them had a sex change, then it was the Wachowskis. Then the other one had a sex change, and now it's the Wachowski sisters. It's in here somewhere, but the fucking, the Speed Racer movie they did, loved it. I did. I absolutely loved it. Kill Bill, Volume something. Love the Kill Bill movies. I love Quentin Tarantino. Ooh, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 2003 remake. That is a good remake. That is a really good remake. The originals in the 70s were before my time. I think the sequel was like in the 80s, but they were before my time. I've seen them, of course. I didn't think they were that scary. A little creepy. Very weird and unsettling. Just with the whole 70s vibe going on. But I thought the remake was amazing. You know what's randomly popping into my head right now? Randomly. A movie I really, really liked was, I think it's called Henry, subtitle, something like The Mind of a Serial Killer or something like that. That's a really good movie. It's a really gross, gritty movie following two serial killers. And he straight up kidnaps, rapes, and murders people. And he finds a friend who does it with him. And things were okay for a while until they fucking got on each other's nerves and one of them killed the other one. And it was just like a really gross, disturbing movie. Fantastic, though. I didn't see that in theaters, but that's one I wanted to give a shout out to. Mystic River. I think that's the one with fucking Sean Penn. Is that my daughter in there? Decent movie, decent movie. The fuck was this? This one's all fucked up. Boobs! Mr. Deeds! I think we've gone on long enough. I got enough here. I only went through half of these, and it's been 45 fucking minutes. So I'm gonna do a part 2, but I'm gonna save part 2 for later. I'm not gonna make this a fucking 2-hour fucking video, so I'm gonna wrap it up right now. But yeah, it's been fun, man. This was fucking crazy going through all these. I promise, I'm into all new territory here. I haven't seen any of these. I promise, when I do my second video, I'm not gonna look at any of these. This is the rest of the stack. Here's the stack I already went through. So I'm halfway done. I'm not gonna look at these until I do the fucking next video. I promise. But until then, peace the fuck out. This has been fun, man. This is crazy. All the movies I said you gotta watch, all the ones here in this pile right here. Death the Smoochy, Brotherhood of the Wolf, The Last Castle. Yeah, watch these. These are fucking awesome fucking movies. I'm gonna rewatch these. Peace the fuck out, bitches.